Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my people. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going all the way to the top, baby, and bring others with us. Let's do this. Let's talk about what's going on. Hit that like button, baby. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York Season 9, Episode 16. Let me tell you, it went down in a ham. Basically, it seems like Safaree just proved that Joe and Sim was basically turning up for the cameras. Like, they were shady. They was just turning up for the cameras. They just wanted attention because they wanted it to pop because the season has been trash. Because Safaree mentioned that, Erica Mena was at Remy Ma and Papoose baby shower, and they both talked. Joe and Sim talked to Erica and everything was all good. And did Joe ask Papoose who he was inviting to his baby showers? So yes, it was a turn up, and Safaree came through the door. He was pissed. He was upset. He called Joe a clown. He said that you did this just for the cameras. We was going to the bonfire together and the whole night. You didn't say anything about the situation about Erica, but as soon as the cameras came on, you turned up and you turned out. Like, OMG. He was just like, yo, you ain't gonna put my face in the sand. If you really think I'm about that life, if you trying to diss me and disrespect me, you know what, I ain't gonna fight with you. I ain't gonna turn up on you, because Joe was like, I'll beat your ass. Joe was like, I'm not gonna beat your ass here because I'll lose a lot of money. Then that's when Safaree said, well, then I'll show up at your hotel after this. What's up? I was just like, damn, they're going in. Safaree was pissed. And even Nina Parker was like, yo, Safaree, I'm not used to you like this, where everybody's trying to play me. And then Nina was like, people saying that they hurt. He was like, they ain't hurt. Ain't nobody hurt about my friendship. Juju really ain't upset. Ain't nobody really upset. They just showing up for the cameras, trying to get that money, trying to get that ooh la la, that flale. Like, I was just like, damn, baby, we going in like that. That's what's happening. I was like, whoa. So Safaree was just like, basically, he's ready for Joe disrespecting him and all this other stuff. And he's trying to protect his woman. He's trying to protect Erica. He ain't trying to mess it up. And he didn't have to tell him anything, basically. And all that talking he was doing, he was just showing out for the cameras. I was just like, He was like, Joe turn up was fake. Joe was like, yo, my man, you better chill out. And Sin was like, yo, listen, when you address Joe, you addressing me, because I'm in the middle of this. Because Safaree was like, yo, I'm not talking to you, Sin. This is between me and Joe. And Sin was like, nah, you talking to me. She was like in her feelings. I was like, damn. She was like, I want in. And so basically, Safaree was like, yo, I'm not trying to do this with you. Like, and then Joe was like, yo, you better chill out. I'm gonna beat his ass. And all this other stuff. And so Joe was like, yo, come on, my man. Joe was acting up. And then Joe was like, well, you know what? I really learned something. I really learned something from that scene. I really learned something from what happened. And basically, Joe is saying that he learned that Safaree really ain't his friend. He thought that he was so close. And Sin was like, I love you. And all this other stuff. And he was like, nah. Then everybody's jumping in and everything. There was like, then Remy Ma was like, yo, if you didn't see her, then what was the big deal? None of y'all seen her. And then Kim Bella was like, yo, why y'all tripping, son? Because she's not even a cast member. What is she gonna be, a cast member or something? I was like, Kim Bella's on it. So then Joe was talking his big shit. I was just like, Joe's in. Don't get me wrong, I like Joe. I signed up to Spotify because of Joe, just to get the, podcast early, whatever. So we have that situation. So I was just like, damn, what's going on? And so Sim was like, well, sweetheart, and Joe, my love. She was using the Monique line, my love. And then that's when Safaree was like, I'm not your love. Don't call me your love. Then Joe was like, I'm gonna beat this dude ass or whatever. And Joe's getting upset. He's getting mad. I'm just like, okay. And Joe's telling Sin to stop, and then Sin is telling Joe to stop. Don't get upset. Safaree was like, yo, you're a clown, my dude. You're a clown. And basically going in. So they're going back and forth with the situation. And then, Safaree, as he is, he apologized to Sin if he was rude to her, disrespected her or whatever. And so it was funny when Sin said, my love. I was like, no, Safaree's with your ex-love. Your old love, your new love. You want her back, don't you? I'm just joking. So Safaree apologized to Sin, and then Sin comes along like, yo, we love you. I'm sorry. We don't have a problem with Erica Mena. Joe, we don't have a problem with Erica Mena. We don't have a problem with her. She's all right. Like, it could be cordial. You know what I'm saying? And Sin was like, I'm not going to show up. I'm not going to act out at Papoose and Remy Ma's baby shower, because Remy Ma is co-workers with Joe. But yeah, Safaree's co-worker with you guys too as well. So Joe and Sim felt like they could turn up on Safaree. He's a lick. You know, he's easy plate because he let people come at him. So they took advantage of it. They wasn't going to take advantage of anybody else at the scene because they knew they wasn't going to go at Mano. You know what I'm saying? So they went at Safaree. Safaree's easy picking. That's just what it is. He got robbed, this and that. He's a happy-go-lucky guy with the, you know, coconut oil and all that other crap. So we got that situation. But if they didn't have a problem with, you know what I'm saying, Erica Mena and everything was all good and they're cordial and all this other stuff, then why did you get upset that he was there? Oh, they're upset because they wanted to know. They just wanted to know, so Safaree should report to them. Well, if Safaree did say that he wasn't going to bring her and then he turned around and bring her, he could have gave him the heads up, but he didn't have to. But if it wasn't a problem or a situation, what's the big deal? Then it was like, yo, he wanted to bring his girl there. Like, Maynard was like, he wanted to bring his girl there. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to protect her and whatever. So it is what it is with that situation. So I guess there's no beef. Safaree left the stage and basically let everybody know that they ain't his friends and you're all turning up for the camera. And then we got the situation with Rich Dollars going in on Safaree. It's like, Rich Dollars, why are you going in on Safaree? Why are you doing that? I'm just like, damn, come on, Rich. Like, come on, Rich. Why you wanna go there? Why you wanna do that? So Rich wants to go in at Safaree and basically, I thought we was friends. I thought we was this. I thought we was that or whatever. We was cool, but I thought we had some one-on-one time. You could tell me. And then, you know, then Rich Dollar goes, you know what I'm saying? Erica's really removed from me and I'm not the last man that she been with. Safaree took that as a shot that he's disrespecting Erica Mena, calling her a hoe, basically saying that she's been passed around goods. And so that's when Safaree starts to crack on Rich Dollar's, you know, hot water pants that he had on, basically. And so Rich Dollar was like, what? Rich Dollar jumps up and try to go fight Safaree. Safaree's making fun of him, talking about, you did that in slow-mo. This is what I'm talking about, turning up for the cameras, doing this for the cameras, because why are you so upset? So why are you upset, Rich Dollars? What you want, Erica Mena back in the picture? What's up? Like, why are you mad with him over nonchalant? I guess he just had to turn up for the turn up. He had to turn up for turn up's sake. So it is what it is. And we see Juju, she's doing good. She's taking care of business. I was just like, yo, they be out here doing some fugazi shit. I'm just like, yo, really fugazi. Like, it ain't nobody's business. And so we move on to, you know, Jonathan basically was like, you know, Erica Mena got a problem with everybody on the stage. So if everybody got a problem with Erica Mena, why would you bring her? And I just recently found out I got a problem with her. I was like, Jonathan, you always got a problem. Jonathan, I've been telling you guys all season that Jonathan's doing that kuka, that coca, that yayo, that hoo-hoo. He's doing it all. He's on that woo-hoo, that ha-ha. He's on all of it. I've been telling you guys all season. He finally admitted that it just wasn't, you know, anxiety medication, Xanax, and alcohol. He was on some more shit because he is crazy. Then he's over here dissing, you know, Sydney Star, when he sucked her breast on camera. Like, come on, Jonathan, you be changing up from the flow up. So basically, Jonathan gets into it with, you know who, you know, oh, Jonathan is a mess. He got into it with Sydney Star. Basically, he dissed her. He was like, don't talk to me, bitch. Don't come over here. You know, when you see me come and look the other way, don't look this way. You are truly a mess. You are tore up from the flow up. Everything about you is depressing. You are just, like, if your life is in shambles, you're in shambles. You're just a mistake, basically. Jonathan was going in on Sydney Star. He was talking about her like she was not even a human being. Like, her life is screwed up from the flow up, and she don't got no right to talk about nothing, to jump in, to say anything. Don't get into it. Don't get involved. Don't say crap. Don't say shit. Don't say nothing. And he was dissing her. And then when Sydney Star tried to jump in and say something to Nia Lee, you know, Jonathan quickly said, be quiet, Sydney Star. I was like, damn, Jonathan was going in. Jonathan was not playing with nobody. He was talking his shit like Cash Money. First he was talking about like he had a drug problem. He's cool. You know, he's on 100 or whatever, but now he can turn down. We find out that Anais is doing good. She's basically, she got laced. She must have smoked the lace blunt, got some bad drugs that end up doing some psychological damage to her. Rich says that Anais is cool. She's fine or whatever. He's still in contact with her. I wonder if her husband Ruben appreciates that you being in contact with his wife, Rich. You know, just over there exposing the story. But who knows? And so then we get into it. Mariah and Nia Lee get into it. Nia Lee was like, yo, this girl's mad disrespectful for no reason. And so basically Mariah Lynn doesn't have a reason to really mad at Nia Lee. Just because Nia Lee had a situation with Sydney Starr when they was going back and forth, she jumps in, she's yelled at woo child. She said it was a woo child to try to distract from the situation. You know, Mariah Lynn took it a whole different way and basically slammed her pocketbook down on a table and basically like she was gonna come and fight Nia Lee, you know, talking about her scars. It was just like, come on, Mariah. And it's just like, it was pathetic to hear Mariah Lynn talk about all this shit that she's going to do. And she's bad. She's going to run her over with a car. She's going to beat her with a bat. She's going to do this. She's trying to come at her. When we all know that Mariah Lynn would get her ass beat down by Nia Lee. She's going to get beat down. That's the thing. People talk shit when they're around security and when people are around. And you don't want to beat up nobody that's more helpless, that you know that you can beat. You just want to walk away from the situation, but they keep itching. It's like they want you to beat them down for some reason. Like, you know you can't fight. You know you can't beat me. So why are you constantly running your mouth? Say what you need to say respectfully and then move on. So now Nia Lee ain't going to let that go. Mariah Lynn's going to slip. And basically she made fun of Nia Lee's scars. So Nia Lee talked about who you talking about, you dumb, stupid B-word, you're unintelligent, you don't know anything. I was saying woo child to come down the situation. You slammed your pocketbook down on 3 tables from when you got up and you walked away, and then you came back towards me. I got sliced once and I ain't trying to get sliced again. And if I gotta fight you and a baby, nobody gonna get a one up on me again. I ain't gonna have to get ready because I'm gonna stay ready no matter who it is. I don't care how you come. And basically Nia Lee was like, yo, you need to be quiet with your dumb. Your mom was a crackhead, your father's a crackhead, you're worthless, you're this and that, you're a bum. And then Mariah Lynn goes in talking about, this is my circus and I'm the ringleader, so welcome to my house or whatever. It's not your house. You're just hanging on by a thin thread, and that's only because you are effing Rich, and Rich has been there from the beginning, and Rich has a relationship with the production company, and he has a relationship with Mona. So that's why you're still there. That's why, you know, we don't see nobody that was with your team. Where's Self at? You know, what's up with Self and what's up with Dream Doll? Where they at? They ain't on the show. Your whole clique that you're supposed to be with or whatever, they gone. You only there because of Rich. Point blank, period. So she's going in and she was like, how can you talk about my mom? I don't talk about your family. I'm a better mother than you'll ever be. Bitch, you ain't even a mother. Okay, let's get that straight. You were just only watching after kids. You're watching after your sisters and stuff like that. You have what? Residential custody of them. That's about it. But stop going. And you know, Mariah Lynn went even more harder because she got dissed by Rich. He played her on stage, and then on top of that, Rich is in the audience and she needs to hold her own on the stage too as well, because they got to keep this money coming in, because if she's sleeping in Rich's bed, she ain't sleeping in there for free, and he ain't giving away money for free. She got to be worth something. And so we can do this again. I can film with you. This is what we're gonna do. We can sleep together. You can, you know. So we have that situation. So I was just like, damn. And then Rich just like, she, if anything, you know, what's her name, Mariah Lynn should have been upset that Rich was trying to fight, you know, Safaree over Erica Mena. That's what it looked like. That's what it seemed like. He was all mentioning Erica Mena's name. He wanted to talk about her. Like, basically, like Kim Bella said, that what they want her on the show or whatever. But he wasn't trying to mention, you know, Mariah Lynn's name, and he ain't gonna fight for her honor. But damn, he's trying to fight Safaree, the new man that's sleeping with his ex that he know he won't back, because she's flourishing now and she got a young man like Safaree with a body to go with it, and he got the tools so you can drive that stick shift. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So Safaree's off the stage. He's going. I'm just like, yo, they on that bullshit. You know, Mariah Lynn is just like, damn, it's funny. Yeah, kiki, ha with all the shit that she's saying, but you know, it's not even, you know, she can't beat Nia Lee. So it's like, why even go there? Why even say what you need to say? And Jonathan just ripped, you know, Sydney Starr a new one, and that was that. And then here goes Mariah Lynn. You ain't not gonna bully me like you bully Sydney Starr to Nia Lee. She didn't bully her. She was trying to help her, and she didn't like Sydney Starr's attitude, and Sydney Starr did not like Nia Lee either. So that's why the relationship wasn't copacetic. The relationship between you, Mariah Lynn, and Sydney Star's copacetic is because you guys like each other. You got a common denominator. Try to get something out of Rich. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, damn, Jonathan a minute being on more drugs, being on all types of drugs. He meant doing the most. He mentioned doing this, and they was like, Rich, what do you think about Jonathan in the drama? Well, Jonathan can kind of like stop the drama or do something, but it's like he escalated and blah blah blah, because you know what, he's on that yay ha, he's on that hoo, he's on that yay yo, you know, he's riding that white horse. And so we have that, and Jonathan was like, listen, I'm always on 10, baby. But Jonathan said that, you know, that Anais is the highest paid singer. I mean, she's the best singer that he's ever heard, basically. So that was a shot at K. Michelle, whoever else sings on that stage. I don't think he was trying to throw a shot at Maggie, but whoever sings on that stage, he was taking a shot. Nobody else really sings. And so, you know, Mariah Lynn was like, I'll take care of my brothers and sisters, whatever. So we got all that dumb shit going on. You know, it's just like, it's a mess. Mariah Lynn with her trashy ass gown that she got on, it's just a mess. Look at Rich Dollar. He's just sitting there like, I'm here for a reason, but I don't know what reason I'm here for, but I'm here for a reason, and I need that paycheck. I'm going to run up on Safaree. I was just like, yo, y'all be wildin'. And then Kim Bella was like, I'm just done with this shit. Yo, he want to be with Erica, let him be with Erica. Safaree can do whatever he wants to do. That's what he was just saying. And Nia Lee, she was ready. She wanted to, but she knew she couldn't fight Mariah Lynn, so it is what it is. And then we get Maggie. She gets shot and everything. They talk about that situation, that, you know, she's a singer, she's a dancer and a rapper. She went to school for dance. She can't dance because she was shot in the leg. She was like, if I get a song, whatever, how am I gonna do it, blase and the third. So it's just like a really bad situation for her, but Mano standing by her or whatever, but he won't marry her and he won't put a ring on it yet because he's still without the Lena, he claims, but he's kind of trying to do reform and he's helping her with her career or whatever, blase and the third, and he thinks that she does have true talent. He's going to work with her and help her with the situation. And they asked her how Maggie's doing with her PTSD. She's trying her best, baby. She's trying her best. But she said she thought when she reached 30 that she was going to have a baby by now and be married. But she was like, you know what? Mano taught me to just, you know, just let shit happen. Don't expect nothing. So basically, Mano's able to brainwash her and control her and basically keep her under his wing and do what he says and what he wants. And don't be demanding no marriage proposal, whatever. And then we get Rich Dollars. You know, we get to Rich Dollars, and he finds out that, you know, his daughter's mother, she might be facing 20 years if she, or whatever. Remy Ma said take the plea deal. Jewel said take the plea deal. Kimbella said she needs to take the plea deal. So basically, you know, Rich said that he's not around there to be with his daughter because she's in Memphis and he's here in New York. And so basically you can't really tell what's going on, but you better FaceTime, talk to them, look at their face, talk to them every day or whatever. But if the mother goes to jail, Ashley will still go to college. She's not going to be responsible for taking care of her brothers and her sisters. So we'll see how that situation works out. I was just like, We talk about Remy Ma. Remy Ma tells her situation and how hard it was for her and Papoose, and when, you know, she was in the delivery room and everything like that, that it wasn't an easy situation because she had to have a blood transfusion twice. She had to have go to surgery, and they had a beautiful daughter, and they might do it again in 2020. And her baby is on the new song that they have out with the heartbeat or whatever. And then we have, you know, Alexis Guy talk about her situation. Alexis Guy's situation is just real bad, and basically talk about the Medicaid situation and all of that other shit about Medicaid. And she said she got Medicaid because, you know, she didn't have insurance because it costs $20,000 a day to be in the NICU or the NICU or whatever, blase and the third. So, you know, they offered that insurance to her, so she took it. And Jewels was like, girl, you don't gotta be ashamed of that. You better take that. That's yours, baby. You need that. And so her daughter's born with all types of situations. So the rumors is done with Solo Lucci, you know, Waka Flocka. Fetty Wap is basically in her daughter's life. She moved on. She got a new man, and she's trying to do her thing. I was just like, There we go. But, you know, Safaree turned up and he turned out for the situation. He exposed Joe Buttons and Sen. Like, yo, you turned up for the cameras, dude. And he exposed Rich for turning up for the cameras. Because why you so mad? Why you upset? Why you want to fight? You dissed her. You know what I mean? And the only thing Safaree did was say something about his high waters or whatever. Peace. I'm out. One love.